Hello, campers. Thank you for joining us in Arise 2020. We're talking about saints. My two saints include Matthew, who was a tax collector and was very rich, but decided there's more to life than money and followed Jesus faithfully all his life. My other saint is Simon, who died by getting sawn in pieces in Mesopotamia as a witness, but Jesus Christ meant so much to him, he was willing to lay down his life in a gruesome manner, and yet his faithfulness benefits us all. God bless you guys.
Hey campers, I'm going to talk to you about St. Peter. St. Peter was just a fisherman, and yet Jesus called him to be a rock of the entire church. He wasn't perfect at his job though. He denied Jesus 3 whole times, and yet still became the first pope of the Catholic Church. Another saint that's not so perfect is St. Thomas. He really struggled to believe everything and have faith without any doubt. Just like him, we can find it hard to have faith sometimes. But through perseverance, we can build up that faith and be great saints.
Hey y'all, I got another 2 great saints for ya. First one is Saint Thaddeus, also known as Saint Jude. He's usually shown with this cool flame over his head, and also is usually shown holding a picture of Jesus close to his heart. And he asks us to hold Jesus close to our hearts too. And my other one is St. Philip, this cool deacon of the church. He served Christ faithfully in his life, evangelizing many, and he baptized many. And he calls us to remember our own baptisms and to be excited about our faith in Jesus as well.
Hey y'all, I got some other great apostles to tell you about. One is St. Bartholomew. He was actually brought to Jesus by St. Philip, and when he was introduced, Jesus gave him high praise for his simplicity and innocence. The other one I want to talk about is St. John. He was known as the beloved disciple because he was such good friends with Jesus. So much so that he was the only apostle to be at the crucifixion of Jesus. And Jesus even asked him to take Mary into his home. Another fun fact about St. John is that he's actually the only apostle to not die from martyrdom, but instead died from natural causes at an old age.
2 of the apostles were named James. James the Greater was the brother of John, and Jesus called him to be present at the Transfiguration. James the Greater continued to follow Jesus' call and brought Christianity to Spain. James the Lesser was not called that because he was worth less than the other James, but because he was younger. He's also known as James the Just. James the Just wrote the book of James, and it's an amazing book that you all should go check out. He also was the patron saint of hat makers.
Hey guys, I don't know if you've heard of St. Andrew, but St. Andrew is actually the brother of St. Peter, and he brought his brother to the feet of Jesus. So just like St. Andrew, we are all called to bring our brothers and sisters to the feet of Jesus. Another one of my favorite saints is St. Matthias, and he actually was the replacement for Judas Iscariot because he, through prayer and fasting, was able to be called by the Holy Spirit to become a great saint. So now it's your turn.
Let's go
be great saints!